Indiana Jones having to go exploring and finding these treasures, but there are two very wholesome stories that have me grinning from ear to ear that I'd like to share with you today. The first story is very interesting because it involves someone that I've talked about before on the channel. In fact, the two of us used to have some beef. Beef so raw that you wouldn't see him eating it during one of his mukbangs. I'm talking about Nikocado Avocado. Over a year ago, the two of us were feuding, going back and forth on the playground, having a bit of a tiff. And now I've recently learned that Nikocado Avocado has been actively losing weight. He posted a new video kind of briefly going over how much weight he's lost, which he claims is roughly around 89 pounds, and I think that is incredible. The weight announcement does come during a pizza mukbang, but 89 pounds down and there's a noticeable difference, he's fucking earned the right to splurge like that. I think that is fantastic. The whole genesis of our controversy stemmed from me finding it sad that he was literally eating himself to death and even making jokes about, like, very morbid stuff revolving around the way he was eating for content. And I've always maintained that it would be amazing to see him start losing the weight. And now to see him actually start taking steps down that path, I think that's fantastic. And I have nothing but amazing things to say about that, and a huge round of applause, because there's a lot of hard work that goes into this, especially for the way he's been eating for so long. And to see him lose that much weight in a pretty short period of time, that's nothing shy of incredible work. So I think this is a very moving story. I hope he continues to do this. His community is encouraging him. His community has done a real 180, because when I first made that video on him and like the whole Nikocado Avocado rabbit hole, his community used to encourage him to continue to eat more. They wanted to see him really like balloon up as quickly as possible, as if it was like a fucking speed run. And now, fast forward, a year and some change later, they seem to really be cheering him on for a healthier lifestyle and wanting to see him happier. And he really does seem happier in this video, where he talks about his weight loss, as well as just generally joking and more bubbly than I remembered him being last year. So it just really seems like an all-around positive thing, and I'm wishing him nothing but the best of luck going forward. And now the next happy story I'd like to share with you all teaches us the same lessons that anime has about never giving up. Perseverance in the face of overwhelming odds and adversity. It involves a streamer named H2P Gucio, or Juicio, I'm sorry if I fucked your name up. And this brave warrior did what no mortal should do. He took the Ogdo Bogdo challenge, which is a challenge more detrimental to your health than the Tide Pod challenge, and it's one that I myself am a survivor of as well. If you recognize the name Ogdo Bogdo, it probably just sent a chill down your spine. You probably immediately tried to hide under your desk from that boogeyman. It is a character in the game Jedi Fallen Order. Ogdo Bogdo was a bit of a meme boss, but pretty difficult. And in Jedi Survivor, the newest game that just came out in the series, Ogdo Bogdo is back. And he comes in two different flavors, and you get to the center of that Tootsie Pop two different fights. So one of them is against Spawn of Ogdo, which is clearly a reference to Ogdo Bogdo, and it's an optional boss fight that I got so fucking tilted at, I eventually made an entire video dedicated to the hardest bosses I've ever fought, and I posted it on my second channel, Moist Charlie Clips, where I went over every single boss I've fought through all of the Souls games, and then including Ogdo to compare them. And it turns out I died more to Spawn of Ogdo than any Souls boss across any of the Souls games. By a wide margin too. I died over 120 times to Spawn of Ogdo, and it took me 2.5 hours to finally pull it off, but I did it. And then there is another optional fight involving Ogdo Bogdo in this game, and this time it's a gangbang. So this time it's a little spit roast between Spawn of Ogdo and Ogdo Bogdo himself, the OG. And this is the fight that locked the streamer in a purgatory, a limbo, for 29 hours, over 1,200 deaths. He spent banging his head against that Ogdo wall. I'm pretty sure he's playing on the highest difficulty. I also played on the highest difficulty, so I absolutely share his pain with this fight. And his struggle became so big that it went viral as an actual news story. So it actually got picked up by mainstream outlets, and the frog became a meme. Samsung even used the frog in one of their Twitter advertisements. That's also a really disturbing picture they used for the frog on the TV there. It looks like those really awful animated like porn games where it's like you won't last 5 seconds in this game. I don't know, that shit's just weird. They could have just used like Crazy Frog or something, really. But Ogdo the Frog became a meme. His channel was blowing up to 60,000 viewers just watching him fight Ogdos here. It was incredible. I, of course, was watching as well once I became aware of the story earlier this afternoon. And he had some very close calls. He was flirting with that W, but sometimes it just wasn't meant to be. It wasn't the destiny, the hand he was dealt. What an absolute heartbreaker. The boss had a single pixel of health left, actually less than 1 HP. Just a single tiny little pube on a bumblebee's bush worth of health there, and just unable to squeak out the dubski. That one almost made me cry because I had the exact same thing happen to me during one of my runs. What should have happened is he should have had a finisher that goes off when the health was a little more than where it left off. You usually have that finisher come up when there's like 2% health left or something, but for some reason it didn't for him, and it didn't for me in one of my runs too, and my reaction is almost identical to his. Where was my finisher? What?
No luck, BD.
Hey, that's alright. Run it back. But even after such tragedy, and with his chat spamming, encouraging him just to let it go, you don't have to prove anything, who cares, you know, it's a stupid boss anyway, fuck it, it's no big deal. Even with all of that mumbo-jumbo, he buckled down and his spirit was more willing than ever.
W końcu! W końcu i nareszcie! Póki nie wyskoczy trzecia. Póki nie wyskoczy trzecia.
You love to see that. 29 hours well spent. 1,200 deaths of data collection later, and he pulls it off easily. I'd say damn near first try, honestly. Incredible work. This was a really fun thing to watch. I, of course, didn't watch all of it. I really only caught the tail end of all of it. But man, it must have been such a relief for him to finally be done with that challenge. So huge congratulations to him and his whole community for sticking by his side through thick and thin and eventually getting that big W. So yeah, I just wanted to share some uplifting news, and this is what I found for the last week or so. So that's really just about it. Oh, also, I did beat Ogdo and Spawn of Ogdo as well, by the way. I just want to make that clear, so I'll just show the clip of me finishing them off as a nice little positive place to end the video. There it is. Alright, that time we got the finisher. Fucking huge. Not bad.
You remember when Casey Kasem had that horrible dementia in his last couple years of life, and he was like kidnapped or something? Like
Who's Casey Kasem?
He's the guy who does Shaggy.
Oh, really?
I'm Casey Kasem. That's my brain.
Oh.
I'm Shaggy. I'm Casey Kasem. But Casey Kasem had horrible, horrible dementia that he was suffering from.
No.
I know, it's truly sad. And his family like had a custody battle over him at the end, where he was like, they had like when he died, they like didn't know where to put his body. So they just like put it like on the beach.
Shut the fuck up, Zach.
Apparently crabs got to it. It was a really horrible ordeal.
Was any part of that true?
I think 93% of it was true.
You're actually stupid. I actually don't believe
Crabs
you.
made a home out of his skeleton.
Oh, see, yeah, her name's Maya. That's a nod to the fact that she's CG generated.
Oh.
I don't know.
What?
I'll have to call when I get there.
She's CGI generated?
Yeah.
Well, Doesn't matter. Just
How?
go to
You
bed.
could tell by the like really shitty imperfections on her face.
That's just a real. You're not gonna trick me on this one. It's like when my grandma asked me how they trained all those monkeys for Planet of the Apes. I'm
I
not
love
kidding.
that.
It's a really wholesome, nice story.
You should have called your grandma a fucking monkey for that one.
Oh my heavens! That was gasoline, I think.
Oh yeah, it
You
was.
just gaslit that guy, literally.
You literally gaslit that guy into being a little burned up piece of charcoal.
I am orange and I step away.
He's orange.
He is orange in that video. Go
He's
to Chocolate Rain. Look how orange he is. Look, he's pure orange. Yeah, he is.
Oh yeah,
He's very
he's
orange.
really brightly lit.
And it's also amazing when the camera cuts to his hands and you realize that he's a fucking prodigy on the keyboard.
Wait,
He's playing
Are you
that.
serious? He's
Yeah.
playing?
When it cuts to his hands, you won't believe your eyes.
Chocolate rain.
I don't believe you.
No, I swear on my freaking soul.
His arms are moving.
I know.
Yes, they are. Yes,
I
they
know,
are. Yes, they
Tomar.
are.
It's insanity.
You're lying.
No,
It's a-
I'm not.
It's
I'm
a
not.
trick
No, he's not.
cutaway.
He's
not.
not. He's not. He's not.
It's a trick cutaway.
It's
No,
not
no, it's
a
not.
fucking
No.
lie. Look! I freaking told you.
Okay, but it's not from. It's a separately recorded thing.
Nope.
He's seated there.
That's the second. That's
He's
the,
up. He's hanging from the fucking ceiling upside down.
Yeah, Tomo, you're,
Like
you're looking at it right
Spider-Man.
side up.
He's like GLaDOS for Portal.
Yeah.
He's just integrated with this computer, and he's just hanging out of it.
All
And
right,
he's
let's
just a
stop
torso.
watching Tay Sunday for heaven's sake.
Okay.
You know the band Alien Ant Farm?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you know that guy?
Listeners, after neener for the visual list.
You ready, David?
Yeah, I think so.
You ready to get this thing started?
Mm-hmm.
Ready to get this plane off the ground?
Yeah, I don't have any I don't have any stories to tell really, but
How old are you?
I'm 25.
You have some stories.
I'll have
That's
a couple
25
stories.
years of experience.
Just
There's
like
gotta
nothing in the past like 4 days.
But just you have anecdotes from life. I'm sure.
yeah,
that you could
yeah,
share
sure, yeah.
That people would be interested, like life lessons that you could teach people.
Like, you know, making
From the
sure your stream is turned off before getting naked and going to bed.
That's right.
see, that's a good
that did
anecdote.
happen. And I haven't even talked about that like on a podcast or anything.
Well, that's why we have you here today to
Yeah.
talk
Are you
just
comfortable
about that.
too?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah.
I remember you showed me the clip, and I laugh. Because like it's like you're walking like a cryptid to your bed.
It looks like the Bigfoot picture.
It's so good.
Have you seen like the uncensored version? Should we talk?
I've never seen the version with the penis. I've only seen the ass.
Yeah, you can Google it, and I did one time. The first time I took Vyvanse, I just spent about like 6 hours just like looking through the internet to find every single instance where my dick is like uncensored and out there. And that was fun. And I go back to those blogs to see if there's new comments and stuff to see what they think of my.
See what they're
my
thinking of the
cock.
hog.
Yeah,
Yeah, you get a little feedback.
Yeah.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Super Mega Cast. Today we have a very special guest, the great Prezzo, the wonderful Prezzo. He's a Twitch streamer. He also edits for the cool guys known as Max and Chad from Cold Ones. What else? Is that it?
I mean, I stream.
That's just it? Is that it?
Sometimes like someone's gonna ask me to edit a video, and I'm gonna say yes, and then take like a year or so to edit it.
Okay.
You edited a Super Mega video. You did the Australia vlog, and you did a
Yeah.
fantastic job.
Thank you.
Beautiful.
Great,
Thank
really
you.
fantastic.
I made a
job.
couple other ones. I did like a drunk drawing
Yes, you did. You did a drunk drawing.
in Australia. I did like all the Australia ones.
What else did you do?
I did like a male video.
You did?
Wait, when did you do a male video?
I don't know. I think I did 2.
And you did Game Grumps compilations.
I did. Yeah.
That's how he got his start.
Yeah. When I was
Did we ever
15.
have? Were you ever like?
Were they ever official? Did they ever post them to the channel?
No.
Did they ever seek you out to find clips to give to them?
No. I
Okay.
think no. Yeah. I did email them at some point, being like, "Hey, I've been making money from one of them. Is that okay?" And they're like, "No."
They're
I was
like,
like,
no,
"Oh."
it's not okay.
Yeah. So I was like, "Oh shit. Okay."
No.
Did you have to give the money? It's probably Brent.
Uh,
Brent's greedy ass, penny pinching.
No, I didn't make like that much money, especially because I don't know. Like I kept being like pretty anxious about whether or not I could make money from it, so I just turned it on and off. If it was like picking up, I was like, I can't, because what if I get sued? So I made like, I don't know, like $100.
Hey, nice.
Yeah.
$100 that rightfully belongs to Danny and Aaron.
Yeah, that I've like probably given them through like calendars and stuff.
That's just Just Hoover just walked by the door just like a robot. Got me a little giggle. Well, you've been sleeping on my couch the last 2 nights.
That's right.
You're sleeping on the really uncomfortable small one.
I don't know why.
You're choosing that one.
Yeah, I don't know. And I slept in jeans yesterday.
I noticed. I went to bed and you just, I don't even think you had a blanket on you. You're just in your jeans on the couch.
Yeah.
on a couch that's smaller than the one you're on right now.
That's right.
That's also like kind of like a vintage one that's not
one
really
of the ones in the
blue one
Oh,
or the green one, and it's not comfortable. It's not
How?
comfortable.
I don't
you
know.
just pass out like you're relaxing and then you pass out, or you're like, I'm gonna sleep here, and then you try to fall asleep and you sleep.
Oh, you fell asleep early. We're watching
I wasn't
Sopranos
supposed to
and-
fall asleep. It just
so
happened.
So you were just hanging out. It was just the couch you were on, and you fell asleep.
It was just an insanely comfortable couch.
You
to
were
me.
snoring during Sopranos.
Did I? Was
Yeah.
I really?
You're like,
what episode?
Fucking Christ.
the season finale of season 1, which we didn't actually finish.
I didn't
You're
even
gonna have
like,
to restart because you fell asleep.
Yeah, I watched one episode like straight in the middle of season 1. It was great. It was about anxiety or something.
His relationship with his son. He's scared his son will, does he know he's in the mob? His little like 6th grade son. He's scared that he's gonna find out that his dad is a mobster, and he's scared that it's affecting his child.
He has ADD.
Isn't the mob like a family business? Eventually, usually.
Yeah, but it's his 6th grade son. He doesn't want him to see him any different because he goes to therapy and he recounts when he first saw his dad whack somebody, and it really kind of messed him up. So
I was distracted by like the really comfortable couch I was on.
it is. It's very distracting.
Yeah.
It kind of sucks you in and
Yeah.
just kind of. But we've wanted to have you on for a while, and we had it scheduled a long time ago. And the day of you got COVID.
Yeah, in December, a long time ago. Yeah, I mean, I think like 2 days into the trip, I got COVID, and I just had to stay in LA for like another like 2 weeks.
Did you have fun?
Yeah, it was like, I mean, I was in Ludwig's house. I mean, that's like the best place to have COVID, really.
Did you get it from him or did you?
No,
give
I think
to
I
him?
got it from the airplane, or I got it from like the Christmas event thing that I was doing for Cutie Cinderella.
Oh,
Probably that, because airplanes are actually, the air circulation in there, it's pretty good. Pretty sanitary when it comes to COVID stuff.
Really?
Apparently, yeah. Apparently, like the airflow in airplanes, the ventilation and stuff is really top notch. So, I don't know. I'm not an airplane connoisseur. I'm not, a
That feels like
master.
so wrong. But like,
Yeah, because you're in an
probably
enclosed
right.
tube with like 300 people
Yeah.
for hours.
Yeah.
I think it'd be like a super spreader type thing, but
Yeah.
maybe that's just bullshit they say to sell more airplane tickets.
Yeah, they're just making shit up.
I don't think so, because I definitely feel a bit. I feel a bit off every time I get off of an airplane. Like if it's a long travel, maybe it's just because I'm sleeping and breathing all that gross air and shit.
It's
but
uncomfortable. And maybe the pressure difference makes you a little woozy.
I definitely feel like I get like a slight cold every time I go like 5+ hour flight.
You just did. You just got back from old South Carolina.
A lot of that's probably just because the sleeping schedule change of just going from having 3 extra hours and then not. And
Doorbell just rang.
who's that?
I think that's.
Did you invite someone?
I think that's my friend Stonepaw, but I didn't invite him. I told him you should stay in your hotel room because I'm doing my podcast.
This
Well,
is your
rightfully
day.
so. Yeah,
we can't
this
have
is-
more streamers coming over.
Yeah.
We have you, Hoover, Oxel, Chibley, Meat Canyon, Jim, Luke, Justin, and all at the office. And now you're telling me another streamer just showed up?
Yeah, I mean, they're just they really want attention. I think they fucking hate it.
I hear him. I hear him now.
Yeah, and I think they heard that we're doing the podcast, and I don't know, he kind of wants to sabotage me.
Well, we're gonna make sure that he doesn't have it like steal any limelight.
I hope he dies.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I do too. I don't know him personally. I see him on Twitter.
Oxel was saying that like him and Hoover were like taking some blue chew and fucking around.
They were.
He said
Yeah.
you took some too.
Yeah.
We all took some Blue Chew.
Yeah, I'm still kind of torqued from it.
Me too. I'm remaining at like a constant semi chub.
Is this sponsored? Like, can I just show my?
No.
I mean, it doesn't have to be. You can still show your cock. I mean, it doesn't have to be sponsored for you to have to show your cock.
It's not even like right now. It's not hard. It's just bigger. I
Okay.
think
There's
just
more blood
grew.
flow to the penis.
Yeah, yeah. It is like
You
a
ever tried Blue
snake.
Chew?
We tried it once. We ate one.
They taste good.
Works in 36 hours, huh?
Works for 36 hours.
For 36 hours.
It works in like 45 minutes, and then it lasts for, because it's Cialis.
Got it.
Right.
Viagra is like you take it and it works in like 5 minutes, but only for a short period of time. But Cialis, if you want to really just,
If you're on vacation.
if the next 36 hours are going to be, if there's going to be a lot of sex, and you don't know when it's going to happen, perfect opportunity.
Mine's gonna run out for the streamer awards, which kind of sucks. 'Cause I did want to show off how
have
big
some
my
more.
cock was. That's true. Can I is it like I can take as many as I want? It just becomes bigger and bigger.
I don't know
I'm
if it's
pretty sure.
exponential or not.
It is.
I've only had it once, so I can't really say. I don't have well, Matt has to use it a lot, but
Yeah,
I don't have to.
just for it to come out of your body.
What was your experience like with Cialis?
don't even remember. I think it was just non-noticeable for me. I didn't notice anything. Maybe it's because I did take a long nap, like after getting home that day. So.
Well, were you engaging in any kind of sexual activity? You wouldn't notice anything different then, probably.
True.
Lego was at the vet, so
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Fortunate missed opportunity there.
Yeah, I know.
Well, if anyone needs any, ever since the Blue Chew sponsorship, I have quite a fair amount of it.
I might bring like 10.
You can have more than 10. I kind of need to offload it. Because right now,
You did get you did get some in the mail just now.
I continuously
Like, they
get
just
it
keep,
once a
just
month.
Keep getting it.
So if anyone around needs erection pills, erection chewables.
Yeah.
Right.
Because right now, if I were to pass away and my mom flew out here to collect my belongings and she went in my bathroom and opened the drawer, it would look like I have never been able to have a single erection in my life on my own. Because there's just pack after pack.
Why do you keep it?
Never know when I might need it.
What do you mean?
Dude, it's medicine. I can't just throw it away. You
Yeah,
never
some
know
people
when you might need it.
that.
Do you need that?
No, I don't. But but I'd be lying if I said I've never needed
when
it.
the boys come over for a meme, why not take a little snack and try it?
Meat Canyon got to my house at 8 a.m. Walked in the living room. There's
Did he try any?
No, there's 3 dudes asleep on the couch. There's
Picture
fast
tense.
food bags, empty bottles of soju, and then 6 opened Blue Chews. So I love just that visual, just a bunch of guys sleeping around and then a ton of open Blue Chew.
I did wake up pretty torqued. So I feel like he probably saw just a triangle on the
tent,
yeah,
pitching the tent.
Exactly.
Do you ever sleep? Do you sleep with your head under the covers ever?
I do that. Yeah.
It's really comfy.
Especially in the morning
When the light's coming in, yeah.
And I'm just yep. It goes over, and I just look like an insane person, especially with a bunch of people.
Yeah, I think you've even taken pictures of me sleep sometimes where I kind of just look like a mummy because I'm just under and I have it. Well, I do sleep in weird positions.
Does that shit?
I sleep.
That's fucking crazy.
I tend to sleep with here's the pillow. I have one arm under it, then this one over it, and I kind of hold my own hand to kind of.
That's cute. I mean,
Well,
that's adorable.
it's because otherwise my arm will just kind of go around. And,
Right.
And when I hold it, it kind of squeezes my arms, which applies pressure to my head, which makes me feel safer.
Yeah, the reason why I'm okay on a really tiny couch is because I'm I just
You were
compact
curled up.
myself. Yeah, yeah. That's just what I do.
He was
Usually
like a
I sleep
dog.
naked too.
Well, we know that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A lot of people know that.
Everyone knows
Oh
that.
yeah, that's
honestly.
right. I was like who told you?
So you never
dude.
talked about that on a podcast.
I've never talked about sleeping naked on a podcast. No.
Well, specifically,
Not just sleeping naked. I mean the great incident
Of September 3rd,
Ooh,
2020.
you got the date and everything.
seared in.
Yeah, because people, it's like a meme. It's like, there's September 3rd again.
So
you got your feet out.
for you in a moment like that, is
Right.
it a lot of anxiety or are you just laughing along?
Okay, I mean, I don't know if it's explained, but so when I woke up naked
With your stream running.
with my stream running and all my lights on, I see the OBS doesn't say start streaming, it says stop streaming. And I'm not at my computer. I'm on my phone using the remote desktop thing to look at my OBS that's on the computer because I don't want to get out. I don't see the chat moving at all. There's just nothing. You would think, I'm like, okay, at least that's a thing. Yeah, I turn it off and I get some like error message or whatever because I was banned
While you were sleeping.
while I was sleeping. Yeah. But like I'm realizing all this while I'm like seeing like all these text messages that were like, bro,
Oh, no.
your stream. There's like my friend Harry said, dude, I just saw your ass and the tip of your cock. Please wake the fuck up. And he's I DM'd Axel, I DM'd like everybody we know. And I'm like, I don't know what the fuck is happening, but I'm pretty sure but the way the texts were like, I didn't show full cock. The way he said like, oh, I saw the tip of your dick, I thought like maybe like while I was sleeping I like took my pants off or something and like you could just saw like my
Showed
foreskin
helmet
or something. Yeah. But no, then I get like pictures or I see like a clip of me just walking naked to my bed, and then the chat is like freaking out with like a little bit of my dick showing, my full ass showing, and somehow while I'm like getting into my bed, I'm like perfectly with my arms and my body like pretty much like hiding everything.
It was impressive. It's kind of like in the Simpsons movie when Bart's skateboarding. Except you get that one little glimpse, you know?
Yeah, there was a point where like a bird just like flew in.
Bird flew in the window, perfectly.
Yeah.
For those who are unaware, sweet little Prezzo here was streaming one night, just as for a little backstory.
Well,
Would you like to tell it?
Yeah,
well, I think.
I was really
I thought
drunk.
You just did. Okay.
Like three and a half sojus will do that to someone.
Absolutely.
Especially on stream. My idea on stream, after like I was about to end it, I played the ending song and I was like, you know what? I wanted the idea of just sleeping on stream. Cause like I've had this idea for a long time of me being like, hey, BRB, I just need to do something, and then I just go to bed. And then like 8 hours later, I'm like, all right, see you guys. So I was just, for some reason, I wanted to do that. But it doesn't really work when like you like the whole setup is on stream, of like the whole bed and everything is on stream. So I did that. I go to bed. I take my shirt off. So I'm sleeping in jeans. An hour and a half later, I get out of bed and the chat is like, oh, he's like out of bed. That's sick. I go to my roommate's office. I piss in my pants. I just piss in my pants. I take my pants off and my underwear. I just leave it on the ground in the puddle of piss.
My God.
I'm sure your roommate loves you.
And then I come back to my room, and then classic clip of me getting into bed.
Because when you woke back up, you forgot.
I
you were
did
streaming
forget.
Still.
I think I was sleepwalking. There's no memory of this.
Mm-hmm.
There is kind of memory of me going into bed the first time, but like I think I was like the so much soju made me kind of sleepwalk in a way, I guess. And yeah.
The rest is history.
The rest is history.
Because if that had happened to me when I wake up in the morning and realize the amount of dread and shock I would feel.
Yeah, it would be nothing but pure anxiety for me. I'd be like, fuck.
When I woke up, and then I turned off the stream and I saw the tweet, and I saw all the tweets like making jokes about it. I'm like, this is funny.
Yeah.
It is funny. It's very funny.
It is just funny, and I just started laughing. Like it was probably like the funniest morning of my life.
You got to own it. I mean, you got to dark side Phil it, dude.
There's nothing inherently embarrassing. Well, Dark Side Phil.
But yes, he was pleasuring himself sexually.
Yeah.
That would have been a lot more embarrassing.
The only thing people were clowning on me for was like, you sleep naked. It's like, I mean, yeah,
A lot
that's
of people
fine.
sleep naked.
Who does? I mean, I know there's some people. I feel like I do. Like I'm on and off.
Right.
I feel like probably 50% of the time I'll sleep naked. I don't
sleep
think
in
it's a
my
weird
undies.
concept.
Right. I just, I sweat a lot. So like sometimes I wake up with just like wet underwear. So I'm like, nah. So I just, I wash my sheets like every 2 days. So.
Hey, they're clean sheets.
telling the
They're
truth?
clean sheets. Well, no, like every like week, but.
Okay.
Okay, there's a little different.
Are you still telling the truth?
What?
Are you
Wanna
still
try
telling
again?
the truth?
Every
week?
5 days.
Are you sure?
Okay, that's the third answer. That's the third different answer.
It's just like it's a better truth.
2 days a week,
For
5
me.
days.
What about you, Ryan?
Hmm?
How often you throwing the sheets in the washer?
Like once a month.
Yeah,
That's probably.
I'm
me.
probably because I've seen a lot of discourse recently about like
I say it's like more like it's that 3 to 4 week period.
Yeah. People are like, oh, guys really don't wash their sheets every week? I'm like,
It's just there was a point, I think like a few years ago, where like my sheets were like just tainted like yellow. And I was like, I don't want like, you know, and I've started, you know, having people over in bed. And it's like clean sheets are nice.
What do you mean by that? Like
Just-
like a sleepover?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So just like
with
like you and I have sleepovers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, like me going to your place, people going to my place.
but they sleep
Okay.
in your bed.
Well, yeah. But like I sleep on your couch.
Yeah, but you're not sleeping in my bed with me.
Yeah.
A bed is more like intimate places. Like usually like husband and wife share a bed.
I don't know.
type of-
I've there's too many layers to like this whole sleep thing.
You know, I think everyone staying with me could fit in my bed with me.
Yeah.
If only it was a big circular bed.
Oh, that'd be cool.
Yeah.
Or, you know, you guys could sleep in the bed. I'll sleep in the sleeping bag on the floor.
You could get you some hot milk, cookies.
I think I am being like kicked out of your place tonight.
By who?
there's I think a Meat Canyon.
Yeah, he's staying tonight, yeah.
Yeah.
So where are you?
I think I'm just somewhere in Hollywood.
Okay.
So you have a place right now?
Yeah.
You have a place to stay?
seem unsure. Yeah.
Well, so
I gotta
actually,
DM him real quick.
I never even we never even communicated about you stay with me. Axel was like, yeah, I think he wants to stay. And then he's like, yeah, Prezzo's almost here. I was like, oh, okay. Yeah, I mean, sure, he could stay. I don't have a problem with it.
Okay.
And he's like, he's only staying until Friday. So you can stay as long as you need to.
Yeah, I mean, maybe I have been sleeping on the couch that just like the extra like tiny couch that wasn't meant to be slept on. So maybe I don't know.
Maybe you'd rather
I have options.
sleep on a bed or
Yeah.
blow up mattress.
Yeah, that's what I'm supposed to be sleeping on.
Hoover, you know, now he's sleeping upstairs in my studio, just on the couch as well. And the problem is with last night, there 4 people stayed with me, and I'm out of blankets, so I just had to give Hoover a top sheet.
You got a Target, right?
Yeah,
Or
but
buy a bundle of little like knitted blankets.
I have. I don't. But there's. Okay, voice crack. Yeah, dude. All right. It's.
I wasn't gonna mention that. I'm a good guest.
You are.
Thank you.
You are, David.
Even though like I told that story, the naked story, like with like the second half first and then the first half.
Hey,
Must have been
no, it's like
confusing.
Pulp Fiction, you know.
Yep.
That's
Well,
right.
yeah. Yeah. Sure.
Just out of. Are there any movies that start in the second and end with the?
Well, like when movies that show the ending, like, bet you're thinking how I got here, because usually that's like during the climax.
That's exactly how Prezzo told the story. If
That's
it's record
true.
scratch. You're probably wondering how I ended up here. And then
Yeah.
It
And
could
you-
be edited in a way where it's cinematic.
and you guys are probably wondering how we got to this point of doing some ad reads. So
What?
go ahead and enjoy these.
I didn't. I thought we were. Yeah. Okay. I thought we were ad free.
No. People, if we get rid of ads, people will complain. That's what they like.
Okay. Yeah. Roll the ads. From the gas pump to the grocery store, your utility bills and favorite streaming services, inflation is everywhere. Seriously, make it stop. Thankfully, there's one company out there that's giving you a much-needed break, and that's Mint Mobile. As the first company to sell premium wireless service online only, Mint Mobile lets you order from home and save a ton with phone plans starting at just $15 a month. And that's honestly why I love Mint Mobile. It's cheap, and now me and my friends can talk and text as much as we want and just laugh and giggle and have a field day. It's a lot of fun to use and it's cheap. I love it. By going online only and eliminating the traditional costs of retail, Mint Mobile passes significant savings on to you. All plans come with unlimited talk and text plus high-speed data delivered on the nation's largest 5G network. Also use your own phone with any Mint Mobile plan and keep your same phone number along with all your existing contacts. Switch to Mint Mobile and get premium wireless service starting at just $15 a month. To get your new wireless plan for just $15 a month and get the plan shipped to your door for free, go to mintmobile.com/supermega. That's mintmobile.com/supermega. Cut your wireless bill to $15 a month at mintmobile.com/supermega. And that's it. Bye.
Are you guys stockpiling the podcast?
Weapons?
Are we? I thought you said, "Are we dogpiling?" Are we dogpiling?
Yeah, we're dogpiling, dude.
Are we stockpiling podcasts? Yeah.
Trying to.
Everyone's here, so
That's
why
real.
A
not?
lot of people in town, so we're trying to why not get some good guest episodes? People
Okay.
love it when we got the boys on.
I have had like 10 requests to be on here, which is enough.
We see it too. We see a lot of people request for you to come on here. So we said, we'll give the children what they want.
Yeah.
We'll please them. We'll please the children. I'm gonna reword that. We will make the fans happy.
I do have I think I do have like a good chunk of at least my stream viewers that love you guys, which is kind of crazy. Well, I guess
Kind of crazy.
Well, yeah,
Why?
because
Why is that?
Why is
kinda
that crazy?
well, because I think there's more like Super Mega fans than like Cold Ones fans watching me. You know?
Oh, that is pretty crazy.
Yeah.
Hey, put that in your pipe and smoke it, Chad
Why not?
and Max.
Okay, there we go. There has to be some equality in it.
And especially Scott.
Scott.
Yeah.
100% Scott.
Oh yeah.
Scott, put that one in your pipe and smoke it. Scott, I couldn't think of a better phrase.
Well, we don't have to stop everything.
Did you hear it? Did you hear it?
Yeah, we heard it.
The people watching
Did you hear it again?
people watching can relate because that shit happens all the time in class. Right?
Yep. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh
Yeah. Embarrassing, you know?
yeah. That's oh,
Dude, I don't know what's
that
going
is
on here.
fucking insane.
I honestly, I don't know if I'm gonna make it through the podcast because if it's doing this much, it might be an indication that I might have a friend on the way.
You might need to leave.
I mean, there is another break, I guess. So later on, unfortunately.
Yeah. So well, it's not unfortunate. Like I said, it's what people like to listen to, the ads.
Mm-hmm.
That's enough about ads.
Blue Chew got me hard though.
It does. I mean,
We're
it
not
works.
sponsored by Blue Chew anymore.
We just did one ad read. But what I liked about Blue Chew, not the product, but the company, was they're the only ad company that has ever told us you can say anything you want in this ad read. You can make whatever jokes you want as long as it's not untrue. So you can't say like, oh, if you take Blue Chew, your penis will,
Get bigger.
Well, it will get bigger.
It
But
did
like
make mine
but
bigger.
like get bigger
Permanently.
Permanently.
Like
it will permanently increase your dick length.
Yeah. I would honestly, I'm putting this out there, Blue Chew. You're welcome back anytime. Like it's a.
Did people use our code? You did, apparently.
It was free.
Is it still available?
I think it still works.
You can go check it out if you like it so much.
I mean, no. I think I get just like 100 from Matt's house.
I don't know how much sex our viewers are having, so they might not
True.
have been that popular.
True.
Right.
But
But they jack off a lot, and jacking off hard is more fun.
it is. I mean, you could still kind of get by soft.
It is kind of fun soft too.
It's really just like a exhausting, sad.
Masturbating with a flaccid penis.
Yeah, when you're just like, come on, just. We've all been there, right?
Yeah, just to like get it out so that you don't have to like the
So you don't have to kill anyone.
right.
Right,
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
So
We're protecting the public.
Yeah, exactly.
Ryan, did you ever notice that your little water cup right there has our initials on it? Other side.
Are you
SM.
Super Mega.
Holy
Look at
shit.
that.
Or Superman. Every time I try to go to our subreddit and I type Super M, the first thing that comes up before I type more is r/supermodel India, which is a not safe for work subreddit. So it's just Supermodel India and then maybe it's r/Superman and then Super Mega Show.
Like, is there more people on Supermodel India?
Yeah.
Oh,
So there's a
wow.
lot of people.
A lot of people on Supermodel India. So it comes up
That
first
makes sense.
every time I search it. But then one day we'll outdo them.
What is being posted on r/Superman?
I feel like I know more about you. Like, I feel more people who know you guys than Superman.
We kind of have the same values.
Yeah.
But just like, did this artwork of Superman.
Yeah.
Check this article out. Look at this Nick Cage. This is what Nick Cage looked like in the Tim Burton's canceled Superman. Like, I can't imagine like them really having too much to.
Right. Yeah. Who's like browsing the Superman Reddit every day?
Yeah, like if it's something general like movies, or there's always new movies or games or
Right.
whatever coming out.
Oh, look
But-
at this awesome Superman fucking comic that I found.
Here,
It's probably daily discussions of the comics, I guess.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
what have they done to him? Superboy, Man of Tomorrow #1. Thoughts on Superman and Batman Public Enemies? Did you like the comic and the animated movie?
This is like the most fucking general post of all time.
For those who live in the United States, if Superman was raised in your home state rather than Kansas, unless your home state is Kansas, what kind of personal tastes or quirks do you think he might have picked up from his early years living there? 209 comments. I did a quick...
I don't think it's about the area, right? The whole story was like about his parents being good people raising him to be a good person.
I don't think
And
I've
if he-
watched a single Superman thing of all time.
What?
Yeah.
Not one Superman?
I don't think so. I think maybe I passively watch Batman versus Superman.
Yeah. Just had it on in the background.
Yeah, with like cousins.
Superman from Superman and Lois meets Superman from the Smallville universe, post-season 11, ignoring Crisis. What do they say to each other?
So this is just like role play?
Yeah, I mean, the only reply is a guy with a Superman profile picture. Friendly greeting and then share pictures of their families. Possibly plan an evening of fun at the Kent farm, at least in my mind.
What's like the
You
top
don't know
post
them.
right now of the week? What's the top post of the week on r/Superman?
Let me
Top post of all time must be like fucking insane though.
All time.
Yeah.
go on.
Zack Snyder's making a Superman.
James Gunn is doing the next Superman movie, apparently.
Oh
That's
yeah. It's good. Is it gonna be with Henry Cavill still? Or are they just recasting it? All from scratch.
Okay,
Black Adam was fire.
the top post is can't get past AI, and it's a woman looking at a picture of Superman on Facebook, and it says, "Want to tag Clark Kent? Yes or no?" And she looks surprised.
How many
She looks
people are
shocked.
subscribed to r/Superman?
There's 124,000 Kryptonians, and 633 are currently flying.
What do you think the like Venn diagram between Superman Reddit users and Supermodel India? Like, what is the middle?
There probably is no middle. All from Superman are actually still a part of the conglomerate of Supermodel India.
Yeah.
I just went on Supermodel India. The first post is sexy Ashwitha.
Why are you like? It's just pictures of naked women. I'm guessing.
Actually, I haven't seen nipples yet. Deepika's "This avatar was so hot that it turned mini wet instantly."
There's definitely
Ooh.
like somewhere in this Reddit a bald and bankrupt video of him going to India and just like filming like a policewoman.
Yeah, it's a lot of good Reddit start with super.
Yeah.
I have to bookmark this one for later. Sayani Itni B Sayani Nahi?
Sounds good to me.
Yeah, that's just what it said.
Cheers.
You drinking some soju?
Yeah, a little bit. You know.
Nah, last time you had some soju, you got naked on camera. So.
I did, and you know that would be good for you guys, I think.
Yeah, it would for our Patreon.
100%. I mean, so after this podcast, we do an extra after-hours show.
Oh,
We
sure,
turn the
I can
lights
just
off.
do it naked.
You could do it naked if you want. We're not going to stop you from doing it naked.
Okay, sweet.
If you want to be butt-ass naked for that one, but
I might.
No, that's on you.
Have a little more
that's your
Chardonnay.
decision.
I could. Off
Did you
the-
finish
off the
your?
sofa?
Did you finish?
I did. That's
Damn,
empty.
Not a drop left. That's
No.
why you went to the soju.
Yeah.
Still remember, have a whole box.
Exactly. That's true. You guys did not fuck this up yesterday.
Not
yeah,
really.
I didn't feel like I had the drive a little
Right.
bit after, so I couldn't drink too much.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense. And so did you.
And I also had taken a medication. I didn't want to mix with
That makes
alcohol,
sense.
so
Not Blue Chew.
not Blue Chew. Yeah, I'm a little, for as many sleep problems as I have, I've always been a little scared of Ambien. Just
Why?
because racism is a side effect. We saw it with Roseanne.
Mm-hmm.
So kind of want to stay away from that one. So what I don't want to stay away from is some ad reads.
Well, I think one was enough. Right? I mean, that should
You're
give
right.
them all.
That retention.
Go check the bank account.
Do we just get?
I think I have $1,200 left.
Yep. Roll them, Luke.
This episode of Super Mega Cast is sponsored by BetterHelp. Getting to know yourself can be a lifelong process, especially because we're always growing and changing. I go to therapy. I've gone to therapy for many years, and I can honestly say it's one of the best things that I've ever chosen to do in my life. It helps me understand myself better. It helps me understand the way why I feel the way I feel sometimes. It helps me navigate stressful situations in my life better, and I can't recommend it enough. And BetterHelp's a great way to get started. Therapy is all about deepening your self-awareness and understanding, because sometimes we don't know what we want or why we react the way we do until we talk things through. BetterHelp connects you with a licensed therapist who can take you on that journey of self-discovery from wherever you are. So, if you're thinking about starting therapy, give BetterHelp a try. It's entirely online, designed to be convenient, flexible, and suited to your schedule. Just fill out a brief questionnaire to get matched with a licensed therapist, and you can switch therapists anytime for no additional charge. Discover your potential with BetterHelp. Visit betterhelp.com/supermega to get 10% off your first month. That's BetterHelp, HELP.com/supermega. You say you only have $1,200 left?
Yeah. And it's like mainly all in cash. So if just one person's stealing my backpack, I'm fucked.
Wait, so right now, pretty much your entire like savings, your net worth is in cash with you at my house? Really?
Yeah. Don't put that
Where
in.
is it? Where
No,
is it?
actually put that in.
No,
Just to let them know. Aren't streamers supposed to be rich?
Not when you like DoorDash like twice a day, you know?
yeah,
Yeah.
does add up.
It really does. It really adds
we
up.
We order food for everyone every day, so
Yeah, that's our main thing we got to reapproach next month when it comes to finances. Is we gotta start making PB&Js at the office because we're
Uncrustables for everyone.
honestly, like, I'm fine with just making a PB&J or some instant ramen here, maybe like once a week, like on Friday. Everyone can order lunch, but you know, we've been ordering lunch every day, and sometimes also ordering coffee, and it's expensive. It adds up, especially delivery fees. You got to tip. These schmucks want more money. So
for what? Driving?
Oh, I'm sorry you have to drive. Boo-hoo. Sorry you have to drive in the rain.
Sit down and watch YouTube videos as you deliver my meal.
Okay, but there's something about like I go through the process of like ordering the food, and I think I get so much happiness from that. Even when they cancel or whatever, like if something happens, I went through what I needed to go through to be happy, and I just make my own food.
I saw the images of food. I got happy.
Yeah.
At the whole like watching it maybe prepare or something.
Yeah,
That's
exactly.
funny that you say that. Because one of these days I will quit vaping. And remember we played that Nintendo DS game, Alan Carr's Easy Way to Quit Smoking, way back in the day?
Mm-hmm.
I was listening to some of the audiobook about vaping, and it said to ask yourself, you know, when you're itching for a vape, the second you pick it up, you already get that relief before you even inhale it.
Mhm.
Just the psychological aspect of knowing, you know.
Yeah.
So
I believe in that. Now that I know about my DoorDash fucking weird, like, I pray that they just cancel every time, because I just get the happiness that I get from DoorDash, but also, you know, I get to learn how to make food at the same time.
yeah, I love a good PB&J. Dunk it in some milk.
I don't know about dunking it in some milk, but
PB&J with tomato soup.
all right.
Oh,
They should do that at Panera.
You dip it. It's like a grilled cheese. You dip it in the soup.
I've never had Panera. Should I tonight?
You should get yourself a bread bowl filled with fucking broccoli and cheddar soup.
It's
Oh, I think that's what I was supposed to get last night or yesterday, and then it got canceled.
good. But you weren't happy then. You were actually very upset when the food got canceled.
Well, our food got canceled twice yesterday.
I wasn't upset. I had my wine.
You still have more too.
I
Just
do
want to
have-
always point that out to make sure that you're not. I just don't want you to start saying that like we didn't provide you with. Can you show people too, Matt, so people like know that it's not just a bit? Because I don't want you going out like saying that we didn't like provide something for you that you wanted. Like we're good to our guests, and not everything's a bit here. So, but do you like it?
The wine's good, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, as boxed wine goes, I mean, can you really tell the difference between the boxed wine and something you'd get at a restaurant?
No. Well, yeah, you can kind of taste the box.
Well, they shouldn't be storing it inside the box.
Yeah, it's just they fill the cardboard with the wine. No, it's boxed wine is I mean, it gets the job done. The only thing about boxed wine that I'm not a big fan of is how sweet it tends to be, because like with those wines, they're never like they're never super just like crisp or dry. It's super sweet. And like if they were just a little less sweet,
more dry, yeah,
I could get behind it. Because when I was younger, I really liked super sweet wine. And now
Yeah.
it's kind of like I prefer really
I like
not
dessert wines a lot. I'd go and get a dessert wine.
that Hungarian one you used to get when we started Super Mega and lived in that apartment.
I can't have that shit anymore.
I can
it's
never.
too much.
And Hoover and Oxel are always ordering soju because I mean. Hoover just turned 22, so these sugary drinks are fun and exciting.
Oh, of
They're
course.
like 600
But I feel like-
calories each.
Yeah, once you're like,
Jesus, really?
No, they're 400.
I was
I
about
think.
Oh, okay.
well, I feel like your taste. I don't know if your taste buds change, but I just feel like the further in your 20s, that stuff just wrecks you a little bit worse.
You just become more grounded in reality. You
Yeah.
know? You
You'd
become
rather-
more, I guess like the everyman.
You start preferring things like cigars and scotch.
Exactly.
Once you've shown your cock on stream, like you like stray away from them a little bit more.
Yeah.
You say as you're drinking one.
Well, for you guys.
Almost finishing it too. Might
Well,
I
it was
add.
only like here. All right, calm the fuck down.
Only here when you almost to the top is where you showed.
Like,
It was
that's
almost to
kinda
the
real.
very tippy top.
That's kind of real. But like one doesn't do anything. So like two won't do anything either because 0
One
times
doesn't
2 is
do
0.
anything.
No, soju is notoriously weak.
Yeah.
It still does something.
It's only like 16 to 20% alcohol.
Mm-hmm. This one is 13.
Yeah, rookie numbers.
Nothing. This is like a beer.
It's the same as a Four Loko.
It's like those 13% beers that you see Bud Light throwing out all the time.
It's like the same as the extra strong Four Loko. So
Yeah.
I kind of want a little sip of that wine now.
Yeah, do it, man.
Ryan, you want a sip of that wine?
Why not?
Why?
Apparently we're not going to get our poppers. Because, Jim's taking his goddamn time.
I'll be very careful. I'm not going to spill it all over you. I promise. You gotta tilt back a little bit.
That was kind of I really did not.
It's just a super mega.
My ass
Hoodie.
is drenched from that.
I guess. You want to return the favor?
Oh, sure.
Might be easier. Nah, I don't want to go overboard here. I just want a little bit. Sure.
What does he have a booster seat?
No, Ryan, I'm serious. I just want a little bit of wine.
So I'm just going to go to the right?
Yeah.
Okay, hold up. Let me line it up. Tilt more back. Ready? Mm-hmm. There it is.
Mm-hmm.
Why am I the only person that got like drenched? Motherfucker.
Because he asked nicely not to be. If you just
Okay, that's kind of real.
ask.
That's kind of real.
It's not bad. Like, I mean, boxed wine, not bad.
Boxed wine.
Ooh, dude. It's gonna be in the next Ryan McGoggles album. Boxed wine.
Good boxed
Wine. Drink it fresh from the box.
Do you have any tips for up-and-coming streamers?
Dude,
Because when I met you, you weren't a streamer yet.
that's right. I kind of used my newfound Twitter clout that I garnered from just pretending to be friends with all these streamers like Ludwig and stuff like that.
Yeah.
That's the funniest arc was that you would just tweet standing these streamers pretending like you were friends until you actually became close friends
Was
with
some of it pretend, though?
I am like a big streamer fan. Like I love watching streams. I'm a big like a you'll see
your
this
stream head.
Yeah, like sometimes I'll go into like these 70 viewer streamers chats and a lot of the chat will be like, I can't why the fuck is Prezzo like everywhere? Like this doesn't make any sense. Cuz I just love consuming like all content ever.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, so my name's, kind of annoyingly in a lot of places.
It's a household name at this point.
Yeah, just from being a kind of annoyingly everywhere.
Right.
I would say annoyingly. I've never been annoyed.
You don't have me muted?
Mm-mm.
That's sick.
Are you surprised?
Yeah, because I usually assume like
I like your stuff.
you do.
YouTubers
Your
and
tweets
stuff.
your tweets are some of the funniest tweets on my feed every day.
Thanks, man. Thank you.
The one about Markiplier's dog Chica was fantastic last night.
Yeah, I did call Chica an F-slur.
But you're allowed to say it.
I deleted it.
I think it says something when you have a whole Twitter account that's fan run dedicated specifically to your deleted tweets, which get tens of thousands of likes.
Yeah, I made like a tweet about Dream that was up literally for 8 seconds because I knew some people were going to screenshot it. Someone just reposted it. It wasn't that account, and it got 50,000 likes overnight.
Jesus.
This was last night.
You're stealing that clout from Clay. Dude, there's that one Twitter account that just sets him up so bad, and it's so funny. It's like his handle with like 2 letters switched, and they'll just post like selfies of Dream with like